Marvel Studios has spent nearly 2 decades building one of the most successful cinematic franchises in history. But according to absolutely no verified sources whatsoever, the next 10 years of Marvel movies aren't being planned in a boardroom. They're being cooked in a secret kitchen. Welcome to Stinky Onion Investigates. Today we're exposing the classified culinary operation allegedly responsible for every multiverse decision you've ever questioned. Hidden somewhere beneath Disney headquarters, between an abandoned gift shop and a hallway that somehow always leads to another hallway, lies what insiders definitely didn't tell us is known as the narrative kitchen. Here, executive chefs don't prepare food. They prepare cinematic universes. Each new Marvel phase begins as a raw collection of heroes, villains, unresolved plot lines, and at least 4 different versions of the same character. The ingredients are then mixed together until no one remembers which timeline they're watching anymore. Former Imaginary employees describe a highly organized operation. At the top is the executive chef of continuity. Below them works the sous chef of alternate timelines. Then comes the director of variant seasoning, whose sole responsibility is deciding how many alternate versions of one character audiences can emotionally survive. Current internal testing suggests the limit does not exist. The kitchen itself is divided into specialized preparation stations. The Nostalgia Pantry stores every retired superhero costume ever worn. The cameo refrigerator keeps legacy actors perfectly chilled until Comic-Con. Meanwhile, the plot hole disposal unit has reportedly been full since Phase 4. Maintenance has submitted 17 work orders. None have been approved. Our completely fabricated production documents reveal Marvel's newest recipe. The official multiverse development formula contains 37% nostalgia, 24% unresolved emotional trauma, 18% post-credit scenes, 14% alternate timelines, 6% dramatic slow motion, walking exactly, 1 sarcastic comment from Deadpool. Adding a second Deadpool comment has been shown to destabilize nearby realities. Engineers once believed random cameos were enough to keep audiences guessing. That approach has now been replaced with what internal manuals allegedly call structured multiversal meal planning. Instead of tossing Wolverine into a movie without warning, he is now marinated for 3 projects, seasoned with nostalgia, then slowly introduced over 18 months of internet speculation. Apparently, this improves flavor. Researchers also discovered Marvel maintains separate storage containers. One is labeled, "Characters Everyone Wants Back." Another reads, "Characters We're Pretending to Forget." And a third simply says, "Do not open until box office declines." No one has confirmed what's inside. Most suspect it's Robert Downey Jr. Again, every recipe is tested inside the experimental timeline oven. Scientists bake several universes simultaneously. If audiences become confused, they simply increase the number of glowing portals. If audiences become too confused, they add another Loki. Early testing suggests this works nearly 68% of the time. The other 32% becomes a Disney Plus series. The kitchen's quality control department performs rigorous inspections. Every movie must include at least 1 dramatic reveal, 1 impossible crossover, 3 internet theories that are completely wrong, a post-credit scene specifically designed to convince viewers they understand what's happening. They don't. But optimism is important. Perhaps the most closely guarded secret is the continuity blender. Whenever 2 storylines accidentally contradict one another, everything gets poured into the blender. The official explanation afterward becomes multiverse. Problem solved. Our investigation concludes that Marvel isn't losing control of the multiverse. They're simply following an incredibly complicated recipe. 1 cup of nostalgia, 2 handfuls of fan service, a pinch of emotional damage. Slow cook for 6 theatrical releases. Serve with collectible popcorn buckets. And garnish generously with a post-credit scene that raises 17 new questions while answering absolutely none. This report has been reviewed by the Department of Fictional Entertainment Logistics, rejected by 3 lawyers, ignored by several superheroes, and enthusiastically approved by exactly 1 raccoon. If you've enjoyed today's completely serious investigation, Subscribe to Stinky Onion, where we continue exposing the world's most important stories that almost certainly never happened. Until next time, remember, if someone tells you they have a reliable Marvel insider, ask them what they're cooking.